This is what happens with live video. We obviously didn't have any audio going, but it looks like we've got audio and video. So let me start at the top. My name is Scott Jordan, and you are watching live here at Cellars of Sonoma in beautiful Santa Rosa and Railroad Square. We are going to do Cabernet Sauvignon tonight. We're going to taste 4 of the cabs that we have here at Cellars of Sonoma. We're going to do the Sonoma wines, and then we're going to do the Napa. First up is Ty Caton Vineyards. Ty has all estate vineyards. In fact, we're going to go visit the vineyards when I'm done with this broadcast, and the way that it went so far, I think I'm going to be done sooner than I thought. So this comes from the Sonoma Valley. For those of you that don't know, it's a little south of our location here. It sits up high in the elevation, and we're going to find out exactly where this fruit came from tonight. We've got some guests here tonight that are new wine club members from Ohio, and they were out tasting, and they did Scott's perfect tour. You guys can even slide in even closer and just lean into that camera and say hello. Wave to America. That's right. So this wine here, let me just give you some accolades on this wine. Double gold in the San Francisco Chronicle, gold medal at the Sonoma County Harvest Fair, gold medal north of the gate, 93 points at WineWorks, 92 points at the Morrill Wine Experience. So you got some wonderful scores, beautiful, beautiful color on this wine. And a nice, soft, but lingering finish. Beautiful example of great winemaking, and our guests agree. I also have a good friend from another winery down in the Santa Rosa area, from Deloach Vineyards, visiting today. Joe was one of the first people that I hired in this industry. So there you go. So the second wine we're going to taste tonight is from Bonneau. Now again, in this wine, it comes from the Carneros region. The Carneros region, typically you're going to see Pinot Noir, Chardonnay, Sauvignon Blanc. It's really a little cool to have Cab, but we have Cab down there that gets enough sunlight and creates this wonderful wine. This is the 05. I'm going to pour it for our new guest. This is the 05. There are just a few cases left of this wine, and then it's gone. We're not even pouring it on the tasting menu anymore. We just can't. There isn't enough of this fruit. It'll go in the library pretty soon, and then that'll be the end of it. So retail on this wine, $60. For the First Sips members, $48 on that wine. But when it goes in the library, it's going up to $75. So take full advantage of this particular wine. So a beautiful chocolate nose in this wine. We blended in 5% Petit Verdot into this. About 20 months in French oak, and 90 score from Wine Enthusiast. So there you go. Another 90 score wine. So now that we got such a late start on this thing, let me see if we have any questions from anybody. My cameraman, Mike Westerberg, and our business partner here, he's actually in Napa right now monitoring this. Normally he's here to fix these little audio and video issues. But chocolate, you get big red berry fruit in the finish of this wine. Nice and soft, nice and elegant. It's a great example of fantastic fruit. It all starts in the vineyard. This vineyard is absolutely magnificent. So another great Cab small production wine. Total production on this wine was like 100 cases. So you're lucky to get any of that. Now, moving on to Napa. Kreutz Family Cellars makes a Cab from the Stagecoach Vineyard. Those of you that are not familiar with Stagecoach. It sits about 1,700-foot elevation, so that comes into play as far as the stress on the vines and the water drainage. Not a lot of fruit up there. Another small production wine, a couple of 100 cases. He also blended in 15% Malbec into this wine and 20 months in 90% brand new French oak. So here's an example of the oak entering into the process and really having a big effect on the wine. Big mouthfeel. Just, you guys approve over there? Okay. Our guests are liking that. When we looked at Krutz's portfolio, we got to this wine, we were just floored. And recently he brought into the tasting room a Syrah. So the next time you come in the tasting room, I'll have the Syrah available. Very small production. I think he's got 100 cases of that. Magnificent wine. In fact, the Syrah comes from the same vineyard, the Stagecoach vineyard. So fantastic, beautiful location for fruit. Retail price on this is $70 per SIPS members. You get that for $56. Yeah, I'm saving this one. I'm not going to spit that out. No. Scott's going to keep that one himself. Yeah. Yeah. Nobody's spitting that out. There's something going on. Absolutely you did. Yeah. Now, the last one is a Napa Valley wine. And part of this wine, this is from Bonneau, part of it came from Stagecoach Vineyard. And the other one came from up called Cane Vineyard, located outside of St. Helena. So two very, very nice growing regions. They put a little Petit Verdot Malbec and then a little Petit Syrah in this one. So a little blending. That's what John likes to do. He likes to do a little blending. Retail price on this wine, $39. Now, last week we talked about the value of these wines. I'm telling you right now, I will challenge anybody. You go to your local liquor store, you go to your local fun little store, I don't care where it is, and you show me a $39 Napa Valley cab. $39. Find one. And then, of course, if you're a First Sips member, you're going to get 20% off of that. So try to find something in that price range. It just doesn't exist. I'm telling you. It's very hard to find small production wines of this